Alright, so it's been kind of a while since I did an update on the Cobalt, and it's also been a while since I was able to bring it in the garage because my dad's been working on other stuff, so I have a bit of time now to do some things to this, so we're going to try and do that. A few updates. The muffler has been fixed. I actually took it to a muffler shop, and they fixed it, so it's properly fixed now. It was the wrong way when it was put on, so they flipped it back this way, because, I don't know, my idea was to not weld anything onto the end like they did here, because I couldn't do that, so they welded more pipe, so it's just longer out, but yeah, it's flipped the other way, and then there's new hangers welded on there too, which, yeah, that's good, and the exhaust is now, it's not like, part of it before was it was supported here, but then up further it wasn't on the hanger, like it was like raised up, not sitting on the hanger properly, so the exhaust would rattle. So that's why I needed to do that. And you know, when I put it on, it was kind of just my dad and I just kind of, you know, slapped the thing on there and kind of just, you know, for the moment type thing. But it's all fixed now. I still need to get my O2 sensor fixed, which might actually be able to see that hanging still. Yeah, it's there. You can see it. It's hard to see, but it's, yeah, it's right there. It's still hanging, so that needs to be fixed, obviously. Got some codes and shit going on. I don't know if this... I think I might have shown this the last time, but it's been a while, so... Unfortunately, we have the ABS code for the front right, I guess, wheel speed sensor or whatever the fuck, because I changed the wheel hub, and I guess, I don't know, I guess something got fucked up. I didn't notice anything when I changed it, so I don't know. Guess I'll have to rip it apart again and, you know, take a look and see what's going on. Which hopefully I can fix that. Other things that I want to fix, this is the main thing that has been bugging me since I did it. When I took these emblems off, I have no idea why. I seriously don't know why, because I've taken emblems off a lot of times before, but I took these ones off with a fucking metal spatula, and yeah, like, it's pretty obvious that I did that, because, like, look at it. Which I wanted to debadge it, which, holy shit, that's dirty. I needed to didn't need to, I wanted to debadge it because I thought it looked good. And instead of just heating it up really good and then popping it off, I don't know why, but I was just fucking hacking away at it like an idiot. So we are going to replace, well, not replace, but put back on the old emblems, which I already got as much of the adhesive off them as I could. So I got this new double-sided 3M tape, which is specifically made for emblems, so you just have to, like, cut out the sections, basically, into the form of the letters and whatnot, and then you're good, which I'm going to put on, for the badges, I'm going to put back on the Cobalt, and then LT, and then I'm going to put back on the main rear badge. We're going to leave off the little side square GM badges, because I don't like those. And then I need to find a bracket for this because I broke mine when I took it off, and I'm pretty sure I don't even have the badge either. And yeah, I also mangled the shit out of that, as you can see. But yeah, we're just gonna put the badges back on and kind of just cover up my mistake. But yeah, I mean, shit like that happens, right? I mean, I'm kind of surprised that I did that considering how many times I've taken off car badges. But yeah, made that mistake, so anyways, one thing you might notice here, I put this up just to kind of show the comparison, because these ones haven't even been cleaned yet, but these are used headlights I got for, like, half the price, because they're like we'll say like 150 probably, taxes in and everything, shipped, for the new ones, but I paid 70 for the pair of these, which, I mean, they're not perfect, especially the left one, or no, this is the left one, the right one, I'll show you, it's on the bench over there. Clear coat's starting to peel a bit, but compared to these, yeah, there's no competition at all. I mean, these ones have seen far better days, I think. They've needed to be replaced for a good minute. So that's kind of like the main thing that I've hated on this car, honestly. I always avoid taking pictures of the front because the headlights are just terrible looking. And I also took the badge off and fucked that up, so that looks even worse. And my front bumper is fucked. So, you know, yeah. And then the hood has the rust on it, and, you know, there's tons of shit like that. But the headlights, that's a big one that I've wanted to do. So I'm gonna do it, but I need to clean everything before I put it on. But we have the hot air intake here, which I don't know if I called this hot air before. Probably called it cold air because I'm a fucking dipshit sometimes. But I got one to replace this because I don't really like the whole like hot air intake for a long-term period, because I've heard it's not very good for your engine to have hot air intakes on for like a long time, which I'm pretty sure this thing's been on here for a pretty long time. And I kind of wanted to go with cold air, but at the same time didn't want to spend all that money for a cold air intake. So I got a kind of upgraded OEM one, so stock box with a K&N filter, which there's the K&N filter, which I need to give that a little clean out. But yeah, has a K&N filter in it, which that alone, $70 just for a filter. I mean, these are cleanable at least though, so you can, you know, just reuse them. And then this is a intake pipe, I believe. It's a ZZP one, which, I mean, that's kind of cool. I don't know if that adds much induction noise or anything. I'm hoping it does, because instead of just taking away the hot air intake and having the stock one, which would have kind of sucked, I'm hoping this gives me at least a little induction noise, but we'll see. Oh yeah, here's the other headlight here. You can see the cracking and whatnot there, which I might be able to fix that, but I don't know if I even want to fuck with it, because if I do, might make it even worse. But you know, we'll see. Got the shift boot and the I think this is the shift boot, and yeah, it's the shift boot and these weird like little plate things that kind of stick out. I don't know, I just wanted to try them out. There's just these little plastic fucking things, which they're kind of goofy looking, but I mean, you know, I might give a shot. I don't know. They might look kind of cool, but they might look stupid. So we are going to give those a little test. I thought the shift boot was here with these, but now that I'm seeing it, I don't see the shift boot. So that must be somewhere else. But I have a shift boot to go on as well. Here's the trim, because my trim looks like shit. Billet aluminum ZZP oil cap, which is pretty nice. I need to clean that out, of course. These are the nuts for the air intake, I think. Then we got the new hazard light switch or whatever, which hopefully everything is fine with that and I can get it secured back in. But I need to remember that I need to rip my dash and everything apart first, because you're supposed to take out the bezel and shit around the gauge cluster and stuff and kind of rip some of that out. So I'm going to do that before I add the new trim. But I'm also going to try and mount my license plate back on my front bumper, even without the what's it called? The fucking the holder thing, because it was kind of just a mistake to take it off, not going to lie. That was another mistake I made. But it was held on by zip ties, so yeah, that's kind of why I took it off. But I mean, I can get that one on here somehow, I'm sure, and just rig it up that way. But it's annoying flapping around and shit in the dash there, and it doesn't look very good. So we're gonna swap that out. I don't think there's anything else I'm doing. I might fix the door while we're here, because it needs to be bumped up a tiny bit, because when we did it, we didn't bump it up enough. So yeah, that's a pain in the ass. Also, this door card needs to be secured somewhere here, because this little bit gets caught sometimes still. But there is a few screws in there, which, yeah, I also fucked this up too, because instead of just painting the screws black, I decided to put them in and then paint the screw and then paint around it, which, yeah, I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. You know, you make mistakes sometimes, I guess. That is life. I want to get trunk liner soon. I'm hoping to get that. Pick it up at a junkyard or something, toss it in. What else? I think that's it, maybe? Front emblem, trunk liner. I think that might be it. Oh, and then get new all seasons for those and not have it mismatched, which would be nice. But yeah, I'm gonna do a whole bunch of shit here. I'm gonna try and film some of it, but for the most part, I just wanted to give a quick little, like, you know, before and after thing, because I'm hoping everything I'm gonna do is gonna do quite a lot for the appearance of the car. Because yeah, I haven't liked how it's looked for a good while now, especially with the badges being fucked up. That bugs the shit out of me. But the headlights, that's a big one. So yeah, hopefully when I come back, or in the next video or whatever I show next, we'll be making some good progress.